Alright guys, getting back on my WWE Raw review for the 31st of the 10th, 2016 guys, and I thought this last episode of Raw was kind of okay. I didn't think this was like the best Raw, but in my opinion you've got to look at it from the WWE's perspective. It was a Halloween episode, so I'm not going to really bash on them because it was Halloween anyway, so they're just going to do a lot of Halloween themes through the night and stuff like that, so I didn't mind that. So we open up Raw this week with Goldberg coming out, and before he can cut a promo, Paul Heyman comes out and basically says that Brock Lesnar's ready to fight tonight. He's ready to come out and have a big fight, and have a big brawl with Goldberg. And all pumped at this point, excited. And then Heyman tricks Goldberg. Obviously he's not coming. He doesn't show up. And then Heyman's like, "Oh, did I just let your son down, Goldberg?" In the crowd, I mean, your son wanted your son wanted you to fight Brock Lesnar just then, and I, made him, whatever, he made him, made him disappointed and stuff, and then Goldberg gets pissed at him, and then Rusev comes out, and then he says that basically Goldberg doesn't have it anymore, he's old and stuff, and then Goldberg basically spears Rusev and puts and hits him with a jackhammer. I mean, that could have been right there, potential WrestleMania match. And then you had basically Paul Heyman going, "Is he okay?" And then obviously Paul Heyman gets the spear. I thought that was pretty cool. And then after that we get the first match of the night, which was Gallows versus Enzo Amore in a Halloween street fight. I didn't care about it too much. The babyfaces go over like I thought they would, and it looks like they're going to continue this feud going into Survivor Series potentially. And then we had a cruiserweight tag match. It was a 6-man tag match. The rematch we just saw at Hell in a Cell. So why do we have to see it on Raw? Is it because nobody watches the pre-show? Because in my opinion, I watched a bit of it, but I didn't care about it. But yeah, the babyfaces go over like they did on the pay-per-view. So what was the point of this match? I mean, the whole point of rematches is basically a heel would go over. If the babyfaces won or the babyfaces lost, then the babyfaces would go over the next night. What's the point of this? Like, I know you're trying to get the cruiserweights over, but man, storytelling is not there with the WWE with these cruiserweights. Like, there's no story there. Okay, they get beat at the pay-per-view pre-show, and then they get beat on Raw. What's the logic behind that, guys? I don't know. And then we have Brian Kendrick cutting a promo saying that nice guys finish last, and TJ Perkins felt sorry for Brian Kendrick last night, so that's why he won the Cruiserweight title. And then basically they have a brawl and stuff. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a good promo by Brian Kendrick, and it gets me still invested into this feud. So it gets me interested in this feud. So I'm not that bad about it. And then we had Charlotte come out with her coronation, and she's talking about basically SmackDown Live and how basically none of the women on SmackDown are going to beat Charlotte. And she says that Nikki's the team captain, and Charlotte's gonna end Nikki Bella's career again. And then Bayley comes out, and she's basically saying, "Nobody wants to hear from you, Charlotte. They're sick of time hearing from you." And basically, Charlotte's like, "You're gonna be the weakest member of Team Raw anyway. So basically, let's introduce you to the next team member of Raw for the women." And Nia Jax comes out, and I've been saying for weeks, why is Nia Jax not having matches on Raw? Why has she just been backstage? I thought she was squashing the women wrestlers and maybe getting a push, but it looks like she's been off TV for a while. I don't know why, but she was brought back against Bayley, and she beat Bayley, which was okay, I guess. But it looks like to me down the road, it looks like they're gonna have a Bayley and Charlotte feud. We're gonna see that down the road, obviously. Obviously, we're gonna see a Bayley and Charlotte feud, but I don't know. I don't want them to pull the trigger just yet with a Charlotte and Bayley feud. They're probably gonna wait that. They're probably gonna save that for a Royal Rumble or a WrestleMania. So I don't think we're gonna have a Bayley versus Charlotte feud yet. I think they're just gonna plant the seeds with this feud, and they're gonna wait till the big pay-per-view and make it feel a big deal for Bayley for when she wins her first women's title. And then we got this battle royal And basically, this is for the male part of Survivor Series where you have that tag match, Raw vs SmackDown, and basically Mick Foley's offering a place to whoever wins the Battle Royal gets a place on Team Raw. Braun Strowman wins. I thought this was a good booking decision. Right guy went over, and I was happy with it. And then we had what else did we have after that? Then we had a segment from Foley, KO, and Reigns, and Reigns says they go back and forth on the mic. Jericho, KO, and Mick Foley. And then Reigns gets put in Reigns puts the US title on the line against Jericho tonight. Then we get to the main event. It's Chris Jericho versus Reigns for the US title. I thought it was a really good match here. And actually, the crowd got behind Roman Reigns here. I know I'm shocked saying that, man, but Roman Reigns got over. He actually got over, man, with the crowd. When he was doing the punches when he was doing the clotheslines in the corner, he was getting over. He is getting over slowly, guys. I know a lot of people don't like it. I'm not a fan of Roman Reigns. I never have been, and I never will be a fan of Roman Reigns. But in my opinion, the guy is slowly getting over it. It's just that. At least he's getting some good reaction. And the crowd was kind of split. We had a bit of, we want Jericho, Roman Reigns, but most of that was the kids. But at least he's getting a good reaction anyway. And I wouldn't say that's bad. But in my opinion, I don't think Roman Reigns is a bad wrestler. I just think that he's just bland story-wise. He's just another carbon copy of John Cena. I don't hate Roman Reigns as a person. I just hate his character. If his character was booked properly, and if Roman Reigns was booked properly, and I know we've all said this in the YWC and IWC, but if that guy gets a really good, strong, creative push behind this guy, then possibly he is your next John Cena. But if you keep throwing him in main events and shoving him down your throats, then you're not going to get this guy invested. And what I saw on Raw tonight, when you had Seth Rollins come out there and reunite with Roman Reigns, I thought that was a really good thing for him, because he needs somebody like Seth Rollins to bounce off to get some reactions. And I thought that was really good. And in my opinion, that's really good for Roman Reigns. Overall for Raw this week, it was an okay show. I wouldn't say it wasn't a worse show, because we've had worse shows on Raw, but it was okay. I mean, there's some points that I didn't care about, like the Halloween Street Fight thing, whatever. But yeah, apart from that, it was a pretty good show, and it was pretty okay, I guess. So yeah, that's my WWE Raw review for the 31st of the 10th, 2016, guys. What do you guys think of this last episode of Raw? Thanks for watching, guys. Right out.